Ever wondered how to handle a crisis without government interference? In times of disaster, the call for independence becomes louder than ever. It's not just about being prepared, it's about being smart and self-reliant. When emergencies strike, the response from government agencies like FEMA can be unpredictable, sometimes delayed or even insufficient. This isn't about pointing fingers, it's about understanding reality. Crises are by nature chaotic and complex. They test our resilience and often our patience. In this opening segment, we explore why building a foundation of self-reliance is crucial. We'll look at real-world scenarios where individuals thrive because they were prepared, not because they waited for assistance. This isn't just about having supplies. It's about having the knowledge and skills to use them effectively. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. So if you're aiming to navigate through emergencies with confidence and autonomy, you're in the right place. Let's dive into how you can stay prepared and off FEMA's radar. First, what exactly does FEMA do during a disaster? The Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, is often seen as the government's first responder in times of crisis. Its primary role? To coordinate responses to disasters that overwhelm local and state resources. This includes everything from natural disasters like hurricanes and earthquakes to man-made tragedies such as industrial accidents or terrorist attacks. FEMA steps in with financial support, expert manpower, and logistical assistance to help affected communities recover and rebuild. They also work in disaster preparedness, helping to educate and equip communities before disaster strikes. However, there's a common misconception that FEMA is all-encompassing, potentially infringing on personal freedoms, which is why some folks prefer to stay off their radar. While FEMA does indeed play a critical role, it's designed to supplement local efforts, not replace them. This understanding is crucial for anyone looking to manage crises independently. Knowing this helps us strategize our own crisis management without relying on federal assistance. Location, location, location. It's crucial in real estate and crisis management. When the world seems to spiral out of control, the place you call home or your emergency retreat can make all the difference. It's not just about comfort. It's about strategic advantage and staying off the radar. Choosing a location for living or a bug-out spot requires thoughtful consideration of several factors. Firstly, think about visibility to federal agencies. Areas that are less monitored often offer greater privacy. These might include rural or remote areas where the population density is low and government presence is minimal. The fewer eyes on you, the better your chances of managing on your own terms. Geographical features also play a significant role. Natural barriers such as mountains, forests, and bodies of water can provide not only physical protection but also help in remaining unnoticed. These features can act as natural fortresses, shielding you from the outside world. Furthermore, consider the community around you. Small communities where people value privacy and independence are ideal. In such places, mutual respect for personal space and sovereignty often prevails, reducing the likelihood of external interventions. Resource availability is another critical aspect. Your chosen location should have access to natural resources such as water, wood, and arable land. Being able to harness these resources can significantly increase your self-sufficiency, reducing any need to seek external help in times of crisis. In conclusion, the art of staying invisible and self-reliant heavily depends on where you choose to settle. Choose a place where you can be self-sufficient and invisible. Can you sustain your family without a trip to the store during a crisis? In the realm of self-sufficiency, preparation is not just a matter of stocking up. It's about ensuring you have the essentials to maintain autonomy when the unexpected hits. The cornerstone of this preparation is water purification. An average person needs about 1 gallon of water per day for drinking and sanitation. In a crisis, municipal water supplies might be compromised, so having a reliable method to purify water is crucial. Consider options like gravity-fed water filters or chemical purification methods, such as iodine tablets, which can make natural water sources safe for consumption. Next, let's talk about food storage. The key here is diversity and longevity. Stock a variety of non-perishable foods that your family enjoys and that provide balanced nutrition. Canned goods, dried beans, rice, and powdered milk can last for years if stored properly. Also, learn the art of rotating your stock to keep it fresh and usable. A deep pantry allows you to avoid the chaos of grocery stores during emergencies and ensures that dietary needs are met without external help. Turning to power needs, renewable energy sources like solar panels or wind turbines can be lifesavers. In times of crisis, being able to generate your own electricity will keep critical systems running. From refrigerators to medical equipment, it's not only about comfort but about survival. Medical supplies are another essential pillar. Beyond a basic first aid kit, consider what unique medical needs your family might have. Stock up on prescription medications, over-the-counter remedies for common ailments, and any specialized medical supplies that could become scarce in a prolonged emergency. Additionally, investing time in learning survival skills can dramatically increase your resilience. Skills like gardening, basic carpentry, and even sewing can turn raw materials into resources. Knowing how to treat common injuries or illnesses can also reduce the dependency on medical facilities. Self-sufficiency means fewer reasons for government interaction. By preparing thoroughly, you ensure that in times of crisis, your family can rely on its own resources, maintaining independence and safety. In today's digital world, staying off the grid requires smart communication. When every device can be a beacon revealing your location and activities, it's crucial to rethink how we connect with others. One of the most effective methods to communicate covertly is by using ham radios. These radios allow for long-distance communication without the reliance on internet or cellular networks. They operate on frequencies that are less monitored, providing a layer of anonymity that is hard to achieve with modern digital devices. But it's not just about what technology you use, it's also about how you use it. Avoiding GPS tracking is paramount. Many modern devices, even when not obviously connected to a network, still have GPS functionality that can pinpoint your location. Consider devices that allow GPS functionalities to be completely disabled. Or better yet, use older technology that lacks GPS capabilities altogether. Then there's the art of operational security in communications, often abbreviated as OPSEC. This involves keeping sensitive information within a trusted circle and being cautious about what you share and how you share it. For instance, discussing sensitive topics in person rather than digitally, or using coded language when communication must be digital, can significantly reduce the risk of being intercepted or traced. By embracing these methods, ham radios, avoiding GPS, and stringent operational security, you can ensure that your communications are not just private, but also strategically secure. Communicate smartly, stay under the radar. There's strength in numbers, especially when those numbers are discreet. In our journey towards self-reliance and maintaining a low profile during crises, the role of a tightly knit community becomes paramount. Imagine a network where everyone shares the same goal of staying under the radar while ensuring each other's safety and well-being. This isn't just about survival. It's about thriving discreetly. Building a community of like-minded individuals isn't about casting a wide net. It's about weaving a strong, tight one. Start small. Perhaps it begins with a neighbor, a friend, or even a local group that shares your interest in preparedness. The key is trust and a shared commitment to privacy and mutual aid. This network can become a powerhouse of resources. From sharing food supplies to skills like medical aid or mechanical repair, each member brings something valuable to the table. And in a crisis, these resources can be life-saving. But it's not just about tangible resources. Information is equally crucial. A community that communicates effectively can better navigate challenges, alert each other to potential threats, and coordinate discreetly without drawing unnecessary attention. The most effective networks operate on a need-to-know basis. Meetings should be low-key, possibly under the guise of regular social gatherings. Technology can aid in communication, but always with caution to ensure that digital footprints are minimized. A discreet community can be your best asset in times of crisis. Staying off FEMA's radar doesn't mean breaking the law. It's about understanding and navigating the legal landscape effectively. Whether it's local, state, or federal laws, having a solid grasp of these is a crucial part of disaster preparedness. So let's say you're setting up a self-sufficient homestead. It's not just about food, water, and shelter. You also need to be aware of the zoning laws, building codes, and environmental regulations that could impact your plans. And it's not just about avoiding trouble. These laws can often work to your advantage, offering protections and opportunities you may not have considered. For instance, there are legal ways to ensure your water supply is secure, or to invest in renewable energy sources that can keep you powered up when the grid goes down. So remember, legal awareness and compliance isn't just about avoiding FEMA's radar. It's about building a resilient, autonomous lifestyle within the framework of the law. Know the laws, use them to your advantage. Independence in a crisis isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. As we draw our journey to a close, let's revisit the critical points we've discussed. The strategic location is an essential first step. Choose a place that not only keeps you safe but also off the radar. Then we delved into the heart of self-sufficiency, cultivating your own food, managing your resources, and learning the art of survival without external aid. Remember, self-reliance is a marathon, not a sprint. We also explored discreet communication, an often overlooked aspect. Sharing information without attracting attention can make all the difference in a crisis. Next, we discussed the power of community networking. Together, we stand stronger. Building a network of like-minded individuals can provide mutual support and shared resources. Lastly, we emphasized legal awareness. Knowing your rights and the law can protect you from unwarranted scrutiny. Prepare diligently, act wisely, and maintain your autonomy during disasters. This is your path to embracing independence.